Hello and welcome people back to more of Helicopter Tits. Today Stan is going to tell us what the actual backstory of this game is.
After we see the boss.
Alright. This one's this one's easy, but it just takes a while. Until I've learned what you're actually supposed to do. Which just, comes later.
Come on, baby.
It's a super robot.
Clearly. Alright, so, story for this game. Unless you want to talk about the boss a little bit first.
You pinch it a bunch and then it dies.
That's every boss, okay.
There is one thing though which I ignore until almost the very end. Whenever he shoots rockets at you, run into a good position and pinch the rockets. It's how you do the most damage to him. And he also says damn it.
Nice.
I love it.
Alright, so, let me read this off. The game is about a little girl named Linda who gets bossed around by her 12 older sisters since she's the only one who doesn't spend every waking moment obsessing over her appearance. What kicks off the game is the sisters receiving a mysterious package that promises to make them into their ideal image. Beauty obsessed as they are, they happily damn their souls and get sucked into hell, called it, to be transformed into exactly what was promised. Luckily, Linda just happened to arrive in time to get sucked into hell as well, but not before her cherished scarf gets possessed, because the scarf is the only thing in the world in which Linda has actually any pride. Now, with her scarf as her only source of protection, she'll have to exorcise the demons possessing her sisters. That is the story.
Well, that's actually really cool. And here I triggered the ignition just a moment ago. And it actually does a third type of damage, which is green.
What the fuck is green damage?
It actually, as far as I know, until you're interrupted, the stretch bomb is actually continuous. And then he does this, and I can't reach him.
So yeah, everything you're fighting is a demon, so helicopter tits, those are demons.
Oh yes, apparently the demons of vanity or something. And here he was started shooting rockets at me. However, I didn't notice it because of this stupid camera angle. And I think the first rocket I completely missed, as in, well, the rocket missed me completely, and so I didn't even know he shoots rockets. But yeah, he does have a weak point, but it's really hard to reach, and more often than not, if you do stun him by doing the yellow damage attack, he will just be turned around in a different direction, which is just inaccessible for you. The little thing at the top of him seems to be the weak point, or the emblem on his chest. It's not like you will ever be able to actually aim for any of that.
Or even be able to look at it at this point.
I mean, seriously, how hard is it to... I mean, there is one or two instances where you have more than a single target in this game. How hard is it to just have aim at the very only target there is in the game?
What also doesn't help is that it's a somewhat small area with a gigantic target. So
exactly. But yeah, here I do actually, I think I avoid both of them until they explode.
Yep.
But what you're supposed to do is pinch the rockets, and then they will follow him. But yeah, here I didn't launch the ignition as I should have, because I had no idea that was a thing until that point. It just sort of happened because I was mashing the buttons the first time around. So I was like, what the hell is going on?
Getting frustrated, Nico.
Yeah, but as you see, I got my ass kicked here. Or I'll have to watch this back because I don't know if it was actually the stretch bomb that uses up points, which is entirely possible, or me getting my ass kicked.
Also entirely possible.
Yeah, I think the stretch bomb actually uses the points.
Well, then why would you ever use the stretch bomb?
Well, because it does more damage if you can't actually pull it off.
Yeah, but come on now. Red damage.
And then you get to farm the titty ladies.
Ugh. There we go.
Yeah. And thankfully it's pretty easy to actually aim at those if you take a distance.
You say that as soon as you get hit.
It was past me.
Uh-huh, sure. Sure. Now he's dead. Oh, sliver. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
There.
Still not... Still got hit. I would have been pissed off if that killed me.
Where's the door? Oh, there
Her
it is.
walk cycle is the stupidest. So yeah, now let's go and save, and I don't remember what I do here. I think I go to the next titty lady area.
Probably.
Because it just became available.
And you also need points to enter doors, so, you know.
Exactly. I'll be cutting those out once you know, they start to repeat. As in I have to go to the same one again.
Because you're very irresponsible with your points.
Shut up, Stan. I don't even know what half the things in this game are. Yeah, so this is the old area, which you can see by the picture, which is pretty handy. And here is the other one.
Looks like a perfect dark level.
Yeah, this one is actually pretty cool because they have one pretty neat gimmick with the spotlight.
You can stretch the spotlight, can't you?
No, I mean it follows you, kind of.
Oh.
And besides, you know,
And then you still have the tits. Oh god.
It has a whole this whole thing with, you know, her model actually changes colors and stuff based on the light. I mean, this was 2001. You didn't see that much of that at that point.
Yeah. You can let go anytime now. Nico, you have to let go when the eye is red.
You don't even really need to wait until the eye is red. You can just immediately let go. However, I didn't exactly knew that. I also love how they stretch.
And they go around her entire body too. Oh my gosh.
How did I not fall off the edge? But yeah, those will take a couple more hits, unlike the ones on the earlier level. So it's actually easier to farm the points.
I like
And the
the
music is pretty nice, yes.
Yeah.
All the music in this game is actually very good.
Until that happens.
Particularly one with probably one of the hardest bosses, at least of the ones I fought so far. I still haven't finished the game, although I'm not too far. I'm like 3 bosses away from finishing it. The boss itself is ridiculous, kind of cheap to be honest, and makes me want to program a dodge button. But the music is really awesome, and the design of the boss itself is very imaginative
I see.
and very creepy.
That's not gonna end well.
Oh yes. But thankfully I don't really need to worry about, getting damaged because, well, the worst... Well, it would take a lot of failure in order for me to die here.
And we all know you're known for that.
Oh yes.
This lady is the worst lady.
She helicoptered around with her tits twice.
So, do these ladies respawn, or...?
No.
Okay.
They don't respawn, but you can make them respawn by just leaving the level.
Yeah. Grab the light. There you go.
So it's entirely possible to just enter a level, kill 2 of them, get back, kill 2 of them at the start. That sort of thing, instead of navigating through the entire thing.
Right.
Which is something I do later on, because I simply have no idea how to get to the later parts of that titty lady farming area. Yes. Remember, gentlemen, grab your ladies by their hair.
I'm sure they'll appreciate it.
The morals. I also love how this little light becomes bigger the further you get away from the middle point. It's so awesome.
Well,
And you
let's
even
get
have a
the fuck out.
shadow. I mean, this game is quite pleasing to look at.
And now it's gone.